Howdy lads, welcome back to another Gates of Hell PvP match. This time it is a 2v2 on Ronsi. It's late war. I'm the offensive doctrine. I've gone for the German faction. I am joined by Almost Comatose and we are playing a guy called Beta195 and another dude whose name I can't remember. But, really wanted to show this one off to you because this map, you can see part of it now, it is so cool. Awesome map. The new Liberation maps are absolutely epic. If you haven't got the DLC yet, it's probably the one to buy if you don't have any DLC. If you're going to buy one, get Liberation. It's awesome. And yeah, I just love playing on these maps. The destructible buildings, the urban environment, it's just amazing. But as you can see, I've ended up on the left side. So I've spawned left. So I'm heading out to the northwest with a few just single riflemen. And I'm pushing a squad of Sturmgrens into the middle. Obviously these assault rifles will be amazing in the urban environment. But I will be coming up against PPSHs, so I do have to be careful because they absolutely shred, as everyone knows. But one odd thing about fighting in these maps is at the start you'll generally find that it's only 2 or 3 soldiers fighting. A lot of the other soldiers will just be kind of hidden in every nook and cranny in the map. Because obviously there's a lot of places to hide in this point at the start. Then once you get into it and the buildings start getting destroyed, that's when it's a bit harder. But I've got these guys in the street here. And the idea was to just kind of get at least a few lads ready and firing on old mate before he got to the point. So I've got 4 STGs going ham. Now I should be pushing to the right around that compound at the top of the point there. But this is the first time I can remember playing this map. So I didn't want to... Yeah, I honestly, I didn't know that, to be fair. Like, I didn't really have any map awareness. I'm just playing the map for the first time. I probably have played it before, I just can't remember. But I've got a flamethrower up. And I want to hide him back here. In hopes... Oh, he's running directly through the firefight. But in hopes that if old mate tries to flank me, it'll wipe him. I snuck one guy onto this point. Now, why that's important is because I now see that he's only capping me +3, and I've only got 1 soldier on the point. That tells me that the second I push a squad out there, I'm going to take that point relatively easily. So I've got control in the middle at the moment. He's grenading me. No! Rough. I've got control in the middle, so I wasn't too worried. But if I need to alleviate pressure, I will be able to out on the northwest. And I am actually capping now, so he must have tried to take a few blows off of that point. So I'm just throwing a nade over there. I don't know if he's still there, but let's not wait to find out. So he's done what I said I should do. He's actually come around the side. Good play on his part. So what's his name? Shockula or something. Don't know. That was good play. I've got another Sturmgren squad out, so I'm going to move these guys around to meet old mate. Lob some nades, why not? Now I just want to get these lads in the point. Notice he had some guys at the back of those houses there. So I'm just taking old mate to the corner there, so if he comes around, it'll be dealt with quite easily. Now the best thing about these maps is there are so many places to hide your officer, so you don't have to sit there and babysit them in your spawn and watch out for, you know, enemy sneaking in your rear lines. So he's actually gone for the mortar. Probably a bit early to go for a mortar in my opinion. In saying that, I think he's American, so that may only be the 60mm. It is. So it's not that expensive. There is a lot of places for me to hide though. I don't think a mortar's the best buy at this point. Mortars are a lot better on open maps. But I decided to make that push to the left. Why not? I'll get 1 Sturmgren squad out there and I should cap that pretty easily. Trying to plug as many gaps as I possibly can. He is now capping the point. So, throwing guys in. All about cap weight. It's all it's about. So, I'll get the lads on. Days. We're actually even now. Throw some nades. I don't know how that nade didn't kill him, but I'm sure. I am capping though, so it's not to worry. And very shortly I will hold this northwestern side. Sometimes it's good to just bide your time, as I have on that northwestern point. I don't know what he's pinging. I think he was pinging their flamethrower. I think they had a flamethrower as well. We've got another flamey boy heading up. I'm also reinforcing that northwestern side with a Panzer Ostfront squad. I've got to do 5 minutes, but I'll give you 6 minutes, why not? 374 to 245 our way. We're doing quite well. Sturm grounds are here, so let's get them in. Now, 60 mil's doing a hell of a lot of nothing at the minute. You know, the caliber of the mortar, or the size of the mortar, probably isn't big enough to destroy houses, so I feel like it's not worth it in a map like this. A map like Neville, where, you know, an 81mm mortar will destroy buildings. Go hard, but I feel like it was a bad call. So I just want to get these guys in as well, get the cap weight happening. I know he's got a few soldiers in the corner there, so I'm trying to deal with them without losing too many infantry. And as you can see, I'm having a rough time of it. So I've got to be careful, because I don't want to have that squad get wiped by 3 dudes. So I'm sneaking my flamer around. Because he's been flanking me so much, I wanted to be prepared. So I'm throwing some smoke. I'm going to push out there, see if I can't deal with these idiots. Oh, it's 3 dudes. Shoot him. So he's called it GG. Might be a bit early to call it GG, really. All he needs to do is push a squad out to save it, but... I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of mucking about. Die! We'll get him eventually. I decided to kill himself. Just easier. Tap him! Sometimes, just gotta do it. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself, lads. But, I've got those recon dudes, so I'm gonna push them up. See what they can do. I also have all the cap weight on this point, so I don't need to keep anyone on the point anymore. I can actually move up. So sometimes keeping, you know, 1 soldier on the point is fine, but because we hold a 4-to-1 advantage, I don't care if he sneaks a guy around and starts capping this on me. You know, it's not the end of the world. So what I'll do is I'll try to push up and stop him from, and fight him on the northern point, stop him from even thinking about trying to get onto that point. Hell of a lot of rambling there, but you get me, I'm sure. So, I believe they've actually snuck an officer onto their point. And I don't know if you guys could see, but he was actually running into the building adjacent to my flamethrower. I'm going to sneak these guys out, see if they've got anything on this northern point. No idea if they do or not. Oh, this was rough. Look at this. Oh no. Straight into the firing line. That hurts. That hurts. Rough gig. Yeah, what do you do about that? What happened there is old mate had done the silhouette drag. So if you silhouette drag, place units there, you know how you have their silhouette kind of behind cover and stuff, and then you let go of right click and they run to it. It's the same as double clicking. They will sprint there without stopping, even if they get shot. So always double click to the point, get them there as quick as possible, but as they're getting there, go over and watch them as they run in. You can micro some guys to good spots if you want, but make sure you're ready to press control to drop and fire back. Otherwise stuff like that happens. So I've decided to try get old mate with the Panzerfaust up in that corner, just in case. He is capping middle on me now. But I've brought up my flak Panzer. And as you can see, there's a nice gap in that hedge that I can kind of fire through with the flak Panzer if I need to. So that's my plan. Let's use that hedge to my advantage. I've got my second officer in, happy days. I'll put him somewhere eventually, but 10 minute 30 in, 589 to 227 our way. Oh no, he's walked right into the grill. Not ideal. So he's ducked down behind that wall. Probably the only play he had, honestly. The only downside to that is I now run up with some grenades and ruin his day. He does have some sort of vehicle though. What is it? I think it's just a Jeep. So that's been dealt with. Don't know why he bought a Jeep. I think that's just the only thing he could buy. But foxhole time, because I've got a second. Always digging foxholes. And I figured, now that I've established control, push all these guys up. Now, I haven't worried about the middle for quite a while. I'm getting a Grober Deutschland squad there. See if I can't deal with that. I've also gone for an MG42. Just to look down this street here, and I reckon that can get some good shots sitting there. So they're making a push on the southeast as well. Oh mate's got a medium tank there. We've got this mortar sitting out in the open, so I figured I'd have a go. Shockle 1025, that was his name. For anyone interested. Old mate Shockle. Run lads, run! So he is running a squad from middle to try and get this point back. Grenades! So I'm going to try and quickly run on there and self-destruct it. That's the aim here. But he doesn't make it. I've got Fallschirmjägers there, I wasn't worried. I'm bringing up some Panzer Uftklarer as well, just to cover. Now that this Grober Deutschland squad is here, let's see what I can do. I figured I might actually be able to get cap weight with all these guys in. It seems like he's only got his officer really in the point. He is making a good push to the north there. But I've got a lot, so I wasn't too worried. Just trying to move some guys up. No point sitting back. They're actually capping on the southeast there, so a nice push by our opponents. But I've now re-established control in the middle. Surely I don't grab a sniper. Probably not quite. But they are now heavily focused on the northern and southeastern points. Middle's quite fine. I did buy a sniper for some reason. I know I always say buy a sniper, but not necessary. So he is trying to flame me, but without smoke cover, always going to be a doom push. Purely because I'm so spread out. Can we tank them? Oh, that thing's loud, isn't it? I'm actually upping my voice volume. Trying to get a shot on that mortar and infantry. I know there's a lot out there, but that fence is really bugging me. hit on me. He's got the M8. He's gone the offensive doctrine. Surprised I haven't seen more half tracks. Then again, he's been fighting on the other side, but 15 minutes in, 843 to 169 our way. Just hiding the flak panzer. Obviously, I've got no business taking on the M8 tank. Now he's capping again. But now I know he's got an officer in the corner. He's got elite infantry in there, Grober Deutschlands. So, the only spot I could see him hiding is in this building. I figured I'd charge it with this flamethrower and see if I can't burn him out. So, there we go. He tried to run and one of the FTGs has killed his captain. So, happy days. We managed to resort the middle. Now I'm going to sneak out so I can't deal with this M8. I've got the Panzer Faust, so see how we go. Sometimes it's best not to rush killing these tanks, even if they're slaughtering you. Sometimes it's better to just go slow, move methodically, and you know, you'll get to it eventually. I see a lot of people panic and they'll try and rush AT at the tank and the tank will kill the AT. You know, that's just blatantly running at them head first. And then all of a sudden you've got nothing to deal with it and it'll just completely shit on your forces for the next 10 minutes. Obviously this tank isn't doing that well, but as you can see, old mate left. He got absolutely slaughtered by that flame. I've never seen the flame half-track do that well. But he got slaughtered by that flame half-track. I think Beta was having a rough time. I think his teammate was, I don't know what his teammate was doing. Teammate seemed to be doing okay though. He was competing for that southeastern point quite a bit. But Beta, he's GG'd it. Good lad for playing on. I've brought the Stern Panzer out to see if it could do some damage in the middle. I wanted to get some shots in there. I really did. But not to be. All good. So Stern Panther is coming up, but odds of it getting any use are probably minimal. No idea what old mate's pinging, but we have got a +5 cap now, so pretty well she rolled. So I just did that so they couldn't repair it. I killed a few crew members, so all good, but that is game. Thanks for watching, lads. GG. Cheers.